is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the NigerianNemesis, and in this video we're going to be pushing on the ladder with the broken card, the Graveyard. Back at it again. This deck is different from my earlier one in that it doesn't have the Barbarian HUD. This is better for online gameplay, and I'm just really enjoying the bowler, mainly because I'm playing against so many hogs. The hog is so famous nowadays, and so is the Three Musketeers. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what we can do in this battle up against Loading. It's actually a pretty cool name. Let's see if his playstyle is as cool as his name is. He's going to go ahead and play a hog along with his Ice Spirit. I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to go ahead and be super aggressive here. May not be the best play, but let's see what he does. He does have his archers to counter, and he has one Elixir Skeletons, and he has a cannon. So overall, it's a pretty good defense from him. I don't think I even got a hit off with my Skeletons. And he has a Valkyrie, which is a huge counter to the Graveyard Poison, because the poison does not kill her. She just shreds all of the Skeletons. I'm going to go ahead and bowl here and drop my Skeletons on top of his hog. Hopefully he doesn't zap. I'm going to have to NATO if he does. He doesn't, so we have extremely good value on that right side with that 1 Elixir Skeletons counter plus 3 Elixir trade for us. We've got a bowler on the left now looking really healthy. He's going to go ahead and bowl down that tower a little bit. That Ice Spirit will slow him up just a tad bit, and he'll go ahead and take his second bowler into the tower. We've got a baby dragon now going down the left side, and let's see what our opponent does. He's only going to play archers, ready for my Graveyard, so I'm just going to poison instead, take the archers out with the baby dragon. Baby dragon's going to get a couple of fire breaths onto that tower, and overall we're looking good here. He's going to drop his Valk, of course, expecting his Hog Rider, and this is where the bowler shines. Every single time I'm seeing the hog. He does have a Fireball, but we're so lucky his Fireball is not strong enough to take down our E-Wiz in one hit. So we are good. We're looking good here. We've got his left tower down to 2258. He's going to go ahead and log all that. Good play. We are getting shredded actually a little bit on that right side. I didn't notice the damage. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and go in hard with our Graveyard again. And now we have our poison in hand. In case he played his archers out, and there goes his Valkyrie, but he played it a little bit too far back. There are plenty of Skeletons in the front of the tower, and that tower is going to fall down. His Fireball comes in, waste of a Fireball. It was way too late. He had his Valk to clean the rest up. He didn't need that. He played his archers there. Our baby dragon cleaned up, and at this point I'm just waiting to guess which side he's going to play his hog so I can bowl it. So I'm just going to go ahead and bowl on the right and knight on the left. He's going to send his hog in, but I have my bowler, I have my tornado, everything to shut down this hog. And he's going to be in very big trouble. He's going to go ahead and try and build up a slow push here. And you know what? In order to force out some Elixir, I'm going to go ahead and play another Graveyard and poison on top of that. Just so he has to defend, so he doesn't have any chance of attacking. I got another bowler quick back in there. And he sent in his hog. It's not going to do much. I'm going to go ahead and drop an E-Wiz to make sure that that hog stays off my tower. And it does. His Fireball misses my E-Wiz. Bowler is doing well. And overall, solid gameplay from this deck. I wouldn't quite call it a Roast Session deck. This is more of a 1-0 deck. You don't want to lose a tower because the Graveyard is extremely weak once you go a tower down. So here we go. Let's go ahead and hop into the second battle and see what we can do with this Graveyard deck against for the Seahawks. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. We've got our E-Wiz. We have our Knight, Graveyard, and Poison. Okay, so we're playing a HUD deck. Since he played the Barbarian HUD first, I'm going to go ahead and Graveyard this left side with my Knight and go in super hard. And you know what? Go ahead and poison. He has Ice Wiz, and he plays his minions, thankfully, so I got a lot of value out of that poison. I'm going to have to be okay with this damage here on the right side. Fair enough, honestly. I got his tower down to 11-12, and he has ours down to 2092. I'm going to see if I can play this bowler. I played him one tile too far to the left. I was trying to play him so that he could bowl down those Barbarians and come back to the right. Let me see if I can drag these Barbarians over just a little bit. My bowler, not a care in the world, is going ahead, go down the left side. It's fine with me. And now he has a Goblin Hut as well. Okay. 80 lightnings. Okay, so that's a good lightning actually by him. Well played. Our tower is falling down. Our bowler is going to go ahead and bowl down that tower a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and poison the Goblin Hut. I hate dealing with Goblin Huts. They are more annoying than Barbarian Huts because the Goblins just keep on coming. Our Knight's going to go ahead and put that tower to the sword a little bit. I am very thankful that we have our bowler though. He does really well against spawning based decks. He's going to Fireball. Fireball does not phase a bowler. He just wanted to go ahead and get tower damage there. Fair enough. Alrighty, he's going to play his Ice Wiz. My E-Wiz is going to go ahead and counter that, change the direction of his target, go ahead and make him target onto my E-Wiz. I'm going to go ahead and have a pretty good push going down here. I've got my Baby Dragon, I have my Bowler, I've got my E-Wiz, and things are looking hot. The scene is very, very hot for this man right now, and he's going to have to do something. He goes and plays Barbarians. Well played. That should shut down my push pretty well. His Barbarians are almost dead, so I'm not too worried about it. That tower on the left side is down to 588. All I have to do is poison it, I think, twice. But I got to make sure I don't forget about it, or we could be in trouble. He's going to go ahead and continue to push. In order to take down this Barbarian hut, I'm going to go ahead and play my Graveyard and poison it all at the same time. And he's going to play his minions in there to try to stop everything, but that's not going to be enough. His tower is falling down slowly but surely, and it is down to 2,000. But I do need to get over to this left side. I'm getting kind of nervous now. My tower is down to 774. Our Baby Dragon is going to the tower. He goes ahead and plays Goblin Hut. Well played to distract my Baby Dragon. His Fireball missed the tower. So I'm going to go ahead and go in hard now. I've got my Knight and Graveyard. That should be tower. I'm going to go ahead and poison. Since he did play his Barbarians, that poison's doing a good job. Knight gets on the tower to the sword, and he lightnings, and it's down to 358, but it is not enough. And that's going to be another solid victory from this Graveyard deck. If you guys do have the Graveyard, do try this deck out. Some replacements for the E-Wiz. Like I said, I might even try and replace it for the Musketeer just because she has a little bit more health. But if they don't have a Fireball, he's just really good. But do try the Musketeer if you don't have him. Let's go ahead and hop into the third and final battle up against Tony W. He's going to go ahead and start off with Goblin Barrel. My 1 Elixir Skeleton should counter them. Wow, I actually got a lot of damage. A lot more damage than I thought it would. My tower is already down to 2212. He is a level 12. So we're going to have our hands full here. Let's see. He has a Dark Goblin in the back. I don't see Dark Goblins very often on the ladder. So it's a nice little change. I'm going to prepare my Knight. He has a Rocket. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and Rocket our Bowler. Fair enough, but he should be out of Elixir. I'm going to go ahead and play my Graveyard. I wish I had my Poison. It wouldn't really have done much. He did play his Knight. Those Goblins are going to shred that Knight. Knight falls. And they're going to get some decent hits onto that tower. Overall, decent first push. Wasn't bad. My 1 Elixir Skeletons will go ahead and counter all that. And we are down, actually, by over 100 things of damage. So, let's try to get ahead in the game and bring this game back. He's going to go ahead and throw his Goblin Barrel again. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Electro Wizard and zap all that. And there we go. We have a major push coming. And he does have his Inferno Tower. My E-Wiz does manage to lock onto the tower. Mistakes by him to let that happen. My Baby Dragon is onto his tower, doing good damage. He drops his Knight to take care of my E-Wiz. Fine by me. My E-Wiz is going to fall. But that tower is just going down by the Baby Dragon. Here goes my Bullet to try and stop his Knight. He'll do a great job of that. I got to make sure to keep him off the back wall so he doesn't get rocketed. If he wants to rocket my Bowler nakedly, fine. That's fine by me. We've got our Bowler going down now, and now we can play our Graveyard again. He dropped his Goblin Gang. I'm not too worried about that. That tower looks like it's about to fall. His log does save the tower. Tower's down. Tower's going down. Down to 403, 602, 182. Dragon blows down that tower, and we are up 1-0. Let's see if we can hold this lead off and make it 3 in a row. Gonna be quite tough with that Goblin Barrel. Honestly, I don't have a log in this deck. That would make that much better. But overall, we do have a good lead. Knight's going down on the right side. He has his Princess in the back left. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Bowler and try to push up on the right side. See if we can leave that left side alone. He's going to go ahead and play his Goblin Gang to try and take this tower. He's doing everything he can. His Goblin does get a stab on there. He's dropping everything on the left side. Goblin Gang. He's got his Dark Goblin on there. Princess. All that's going to fall. He's got another Goblin Barrel. And that might take the tower. It almost does. My tower is down to 230. He's getting awfully close. I'm not liking it. Let's see if we can get a Graveyard onto this tower. Like I said, it's very tough to go and take another tower with a Graveyard when the tower is already down. He throws his Goblin Barrel. I'm not going to be able to stop it. I'm going to go ahead and poison all this and see if we can get this tower down. We are unable to, so we're going to have to go into sudden death. And this match is starting to look like a one-all draw. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to let him take my towers, and I don't think my Graveyard is going to take it, but let's go ahead and try anyways. I'm going to put my Bowler up here in front of my tower. Help out with the Goblin Barrel. His Dark Goblin does fall there. And now we've got our Bowler moving down the right side. I've got my Graveyard prepared. His Inferno Tower, I'm not sure if it's in rotation or not. I'm going to get my E-Wiz ready for that. E-Wiz is going down. He's going to go ahead and zap the Inferno Tower and help keep my Bowler alive. We've got a decent push on that tower. That King Tower is just too much though. But we are doing some good damage, but there's only 20 seconds left. Maybe this was a challenge match, we'd be able to take them over, but right now we can't. There's 15 seconds left. We're going to try and see if we can get back there one more time and play one more graveyard and see if we can capture this W. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and we're not going to get to the graveyard in time. Let's see if we can cheese our way in here. He's going to rock it. Ewiz goes down. It's not going to be enough. That's GG, well played. Maybe if I had a log in there, but you can never really say that. Good game, Tony. Good game. So overall, not too bad. 2 wins and a draw. And that takes our trophy count up to 4583. And sometime tomorrow, we'll get our crown chest. Here's the deck right here, ladies and gentlemen. In case you guys are wondering, you need to give this deck out on the give this deck a tryout on the ladder, or you can use it for challenges as well. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into my channel, and go ahead and like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel for more daily future content. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace!